Hello again, Autocannon here. Today I'll be teaching you a beginner's guide to armor. There's quite a lot of vehicles to cover, so I'll be breaking it down into 3 parts. For this one, I'll be exclusively covering about tanks. First things first, you want to approach the tank, and then press Q, select, and to select your kit, press it, and press crewman. I already have my crewman kit here. It's a pretty good loadout. Alright, then hop on into the tank, and we'll start driving. Yay! We have two camera options, which is the driver and the commander view. The commander view provides 360 degree vision to spot enemies for your gunner and 180 degree view for the driver view. We have W for the forward, to go forward, and S to move backwards, and then we have A and D to move left and right. Since it's a tracked vehicle, we can do a 360 degree turn by simply holding A or D before pressing W, and then once you press W, you can do a 360 turn like this one. Pretty cool, right? Alright, I think we are ready for the 5 control system now. On to the next clip. Alright, we first have the Abrams here. Usually the AP or armor piercing round is number 1 and HE or high explosive is number 2. We also have coax, which is the machine gun for the tank. To activate it, press F and you'll be able to fire it. After that, you can use the X key to zoom in to find your target, and then you can zoom out by doing the same thing by pressing X. To use the rangefinder, I would recommend changing the cycle camera key in your settings to a key you can conveniently press at any time you want. The coax has a slight bias to the gunner side, so you'll have to learn where the gun is shooting, because sometimes there's coax on the left and sometimes on the right. So I recommend just checking all of your tanks first before shooting. I would recommend not relying too much on the rangefinder, since some tanks don't have the rangefinder on them. So it's a good learning experience if you understand where the bullet drops at. Alright, by pressing 3, it's usually smoke. The smoke has a 180 degree fill in front of your tank. It's quite important when you're hit by a tank and then you want to go run away. But sometimes it can backfire on you because you're exposing yourself basically. If the enemy tank is quite good, you're just gonna get killed at that point. Right, by pressing Q, you can trigger the thermals. The thermals don't work for vehicle smoke, but it works for the infantry smoke. So it's quite important if you wanna spot the enemies quite easily. Alright, that's enough for me. You can learn more about how to use the tank more effectively in the PR manual. That's it for me. Bye bye.